Hey, Valentine's Day is coming up. I thought we'd talk about the best movies from real life Hollywood couples. Isn't that a nice idea? Let's start with Spencer Tracy and Katharine Hepburn. Now, Katharine Hepburn was always formidable. People were terrified of her. She was very strong, but she was always in awe of Spencer Tracy. She sat at his feet because of his talent. And when she first met him, she was so nervous. She said, "I fear I may be too tall for you." And he just glared at her. And Joe Mankiewicz, who was a great director and producer who was there, said, "Don't worry, Kate, he'll cut you down to size." Well, they lived together for 25 years. And furthermore, they were never married because he was a strict Catholic, wouldn't divorce his wife. They made 9 movies together, and I think their 6th one is the best one. It's called Adam's Rib. It's a courtroom comedy. They play opposing lawyers, and it's a wonderful kind of battle of the sexes deal. I love it. Next, Humphrey Bogart and Lauren Bacall. Bogart was 45 and on his 3rd marriage when he met young Betty Bacall, who'd been a model, and she was terrified, absolutely terrified on her first film, which was To Have and Have Not, and he really helped her relax and turn in a great performance. They were married a dozen years. They had 2 kids. I think their second outing is their best, The Big Sleep. It's like the ultimate whodunit. Now let's fast forward to the 60s and the story of Liz and Dick, Richard Burton and Elizabeth Taylor. It started with a huge scandal when they began a torrid affair on the set of Cleopatra in 1963. Both of them were married to other people. Oops. Eventually, they were married twice to each other, once for a decade and the second time for less than a year. They made 8 films together, and I think their 4th one is their best. It's Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf, based on the play by Edward Albee, and it was the first film directed by the late, great Mike Nichols. Finally, Warren Beatty and Annette Bening. He was the eternal Hollywood bachelor. He had multiple liaisons with a host of women, including co-stars Julie Christie and Diane Keaton and Leslie Caron. Bening was 20 years younger than he was. They met on the set of Bugsy, which is a wonderful biopic of Bugsy Siegel, who was the gangster who put Las Vegas on the map. Anyway, after the shoot, she realized she was pregnant. They got married, big bombshell. He was nearly 55, and they've had 3 more kids since. Who says love is dead in Hollywood? Happy Valentine's Day, everybody.